Craigs, I guess the obvious place to begin with that is congratulations. What a game that was.
Yeah, it's these kids deserve a lot of credit. They've, I wouldn't say overachieved, but they have achieved and continually achieved. Probably punched above where they should be. Bigger clubs with bigger resources, and they keep coming back and they keep pushing on. Right from last year when I came in with winning the Youth Cup, and we have setbacks along the way, and we lose games, and I get frustrated and we fall out. But the message I've kind of given to them over the last few weeks is can they take care of themselves? Can they all improve in 2 or 3 things each throughout every game? Set yourself 2 or 3 little targets of things you want to do and try and push yourself on. And I felt today there was lots of stuff from the players that improved dramatically, whether it's pass choice, whether it's body strength, whether it's a willingness to run in behind. Big Dylan Mackin, I'm continually on his case, and I sat with him yesterday and I said to him, I'm going to be on your case continue because I want you to be a first team player at this football club. And there's things you have to do to be a first team player. You have to fight with centre half, you have to scrap, you have to do the dirty work, you've got to be willing to run in behind when you don't think even you're going to win the ball. And today he done that. He was an absolute handful, and I think we deserved to win the game, no doubt about it. I mean, we had chance after chance. The goalkeeper actually has done quite well. I feel sorry for Paul Sheeran, because it's the nature of football sometimes. If you don't defend properly, you don't defend crosses, you're going to be in trouble. Paul's got some great players. He really has some really good football players, but if you don't go and do the basics right of defending, then you're going to cause problems for yourself. So over the piece, delighted. I mean, I wouldn't have thought 9-1 before the game. I was confident we could come and win. I felt that after last week against Rangers, we're in good form. We trained well up to this week. So today was a surprise. It was a pleasant surprise, but I'm pleased for everybody.
I spoke to you at points after some games where there's been good victories, and you said the boys can give more. Looking at that today, even at about 7-0, you were still roaring and wanting more from the boys. Can they keep going on and give more to this?
Well, it's strange. The message I gave at half-time was be relentless in your pursuit of success. Whether it's to win the game 4-0, keep it at 4, whether it's to go and get more, whether it's to keep a clean sheet, be relentless. Don't let up. You don't get points after 45 minutes. It was 4-0 at half-time, and you don't get points for that. You have to go and do it again. So I actually had a little bit of a go at them at half-time, just to keep them going, because it's easy to lose your focus and everybody getting a pat in the back and a slap in the back and saying we're doing great. So I want that to be not the motto, but certainly the mindset from now to the end of the season. Be relentless in whatever you're going to do. And I said to him after the game as well, whether it's on football, whether it's in life, be relentless. Don't let anybody question you. Don't give up. Don't take it easy. Don't take your foot off the pedal. Don't be slack. Keep driving on. Go and push yourself on, because the only one that gets rewarded is them. I said to them before the game, if David Turnbull plays well, Dylan Mackin doesn't succeed or doesn't get a career. David does. If Adam Livingston does well and has a great game, has a great season, Barry Maguire doesn't get a contract. Adam Livingston does. So they have to look after themselves. And I felt today they looked after themselves. They defended right. They were competitive. I thought Tom Fry in midfield was terrific. It's as good as Tom's been. I say Big Dylan leading the line. You can go through them all. And it's pleasing. Young Kyle McDonald coming up and making his debut in the under-20s. Has played some under-17 football. He's been kind of dipping his toe in there to training. So there's lots of positives. We have to be careful we don't get carried away. In a strange way, I'm kind of glad there's a break now to the Youth Cup, because then sometimes people get ahead of themselves. But it gives us a few days off. We'll have Christmas. We'll enjoy the new year. But it's that relentless pursuit of success I'm going to continue to drive to the players.
And this performance follows, like you said, that Rangers win. Aberdeen, a strong side as well. It's been a very good end to 2016. It must be pleasing to go in on this sort of note.
It is. It's testament to their hard work and to their sacrifices they make. Some of them have to get up very early in the morning. I know everybody has to do it at work. That's fine. I'm not putting that onus on anybody. But they're young men who have to get up and travel in trains and buses, and they've got to carry goals about it training. They've got to lift bibs and discs and run after the first team and do what they have to do. It's learning your apprenticeship to be a football player. And when you get days like this, you think maybe it's worthwhile. You just want something to drop for them, Lewis, and think, well, maybe actually I do want to push on a little bit. Maybe Craigs is right, or Farry's right, or the manager's right, or Laz is right. Somebody's right somewhere, that if you do keep pushing on, I do keep working hard, I can have success. I said, remember, after the whistle last week against Rangers, remember that feeling when you won the game. The elation and the delight you put so much in. Make sure when the whistle goes today we win. I didn't think it would be 9, but I certainly, as I've said, I certainly believe we'd go and win the game. I just felt we had enough in our locker, and it was a young side, a lot of 99s and 98s and a couple of 2000s, and that's good. That's what we want. We want more of them coming through. I said to him, I want to go back to the manager and let them know, Gaffer, there's more players here. There's not just 1 or 2. There's more. Give them the chance. Take the risk on them. He has to take the risk. I can put them forward. He has to take the risk, and he does it continually. So credit to him. So I want to go and push more to him. And the more we get through, I think the better for everybody.
Well, that's a great note to end on, and congratulations, Craigs. Brilliant.